Okay. This is the Stanley Parable. First playthrough. I'm enjoying an egg sandwich and a cup of tea. Certainly does take a long time to load.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-whipping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, I'm glad Stanley was
And then one
happy.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did he? Is that what I'm going to do, is it? Well, what if I don't want to? I hate Mondays. What day of the week is it today, Stanley? Can't jump. Can't do anything. Interact. I can crouch. That is all. Okay. Onwards.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is the meeting room? The directions on this game leave a lot to be desired. Can I zoom in? No.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I wonder what employee 432 had to do all day. What's on there?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Apparently not. Thanks for the heads up, Mr. Criticism. Ooh. It just so happens that all the open doors are not where I am. How convenient. This is very Portal-like. I like it. I can't read the things that are on there. I'm sad. The music's very mysterious. I will follow the open doors. That is the prescribed path. I will not deviate. Someone's escaped into the air ducts. This is very Portal. I am willing to enter immersion. I have faith.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, did he? What happens if I don't, eh? What are you going to say then? Something terribly sarcastic. Well, it's being asked for, isn't it? See, here, what do? Do I enter the door on the right because he told me not to? Or do I enter the door on the left because he said to and because he's expecting me not to? If I enter the door on the right, it may make no difference whatsoever. Or I might get a funny little sound bite before I have to go back over here. Or it might irrevocably change the game. If I enter the door on the left and nothing happens, I'll be very sad. See? Do I conform? Because they're not expecting me to. And that's... Go for the door on the right, even though it seems very cliche.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Exactly. I'm definitely going to try every single door. It's kind of annoying that there's all these friggin' doors to try. I mean, I don't know.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. No, can I go backwards? Probably not. Yes, the door closing.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I agree.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Another choice, eh? That looks ominous. What's down here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I don't know what to do! Do you follow the directions or don't you? What's the best idea? Oh. I don't want to follow all the directions and then discover that I missed half the fun in the game because they thought it was funny if people wouldn't follow the directions. If I was going to make a game like this, I think I'd have to make it clear early on. Yeah. People would have to be able to discover early on which way the game mentality goes. Whereas now they're not really giving me any hints on it. Let's play it again. Ooh, did I just see something? I don't know. I thought over there was something across the way, but it's just the fence behaving badly. Ooh, warehouse. That light's a bit blurry. That looks like a health hazard. They all fell off. Ooh, this is fun. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo death, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Now, do you think I have to? Do you think I'll die if I do? So many unanswered questions. So little opportunity to explore. Right, I'll stand on it, see if that does anything.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No one wants to know what's up there and down there. Oh my god! There's so many different ways to go. It's winding me up.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't feel like just disobeying every time. It's too predictable. Go on then, we'll let you tell me what to do this time.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
Hang on a
right
minute.
now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Thanks. It's very scary, that room. I don't like it. Now, is it the same room or is it a different one? Can I drop something new? I don't have an inventory. Alright, fine. You have a choice here. Loading! There is no return.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
It looks like a... Ooh, it changed. Well, that's weird.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Well, let's stay here then. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? How long shall I stay here for? That green was new once. Will it change into anything else, or is this it now? Looks like the green is leaving. What's next? The stars are fading. Uh-oh. I'm dying. Ooh, now there's red. I'm getting bored now. Ooh. Well, it is pretty, isn't it? What's going to happen next? No. Waste hours in this game.
No, wait. Where are you going?